Alright, so in this video, I thought I'd bring you a quick guide on how you can farm the Petrified Screams in Season 26. So as you may or may not know, of course, the Petrified Screams are used for opening the Echo Nightmares that you can then go into and farm tons of paragon, augments, and everything you need in here. These Echo Nightmares will be one of the best ways we've ever seen in terms of solo paragon farming, guys. So I'm pretty convinced that the meta of this season will be farming as many Petrified Screams you possibly can do an hour, so you can get as many Echo Nightmares done as possible, because that's going to give you the augments and of course a ton of paragon. But enough of that, let me show you guys how we're going to farm Petrified Screams the most efficient way so you can get tons of these so you can do Echo Nightmares. What we're going to do is we're going to be able to speed farm GR 90s, guys. The amount of gear you get from a GR actually caps a GR 90, so as long as you can do a GR 90, you are good. So it doesn't matter if you do a GR 90 or GR 150, you'll get the same amount and same quality of loot. So all we're going to do is we're going to make builds that can just farm GR 90s. In this video, I'm going to show you the best way to do this, the most efficient builds to actually just farm these GR 90s like it's nothing. And both of these builds I'm about to show you will be really easy, really good to run. If you can also run them while you're just watching Netflix or something like that. And they'll have tons of damage, even at a low point in the season. Even at the first few days, you can start farming GR 90s. So the first build I'm showing you here is the God DH, of course. Really amazing build. This would be like an A tier in terms of farming these. The meta of this season will be, of course, farming the Echo Nightmares. Since they give so much paragon, the meta will be farming those as fast as you can. And you want to, of course, then get the most Petrified Screams as possible. So once you go in GR and kill the Rift Garden in here, you will then see these keys drop. You can just see it's just called a key when it's on the ground here. Pick it up, and we now have an unidentified Petrified Scream. So the whole point of farming this was to do GR 90s as fast as you humanly possibly can. And there are two builds specifically that I'm thinking of that you should definitely check out if you're going to be doing this. And that is this build here, the God DH, and then the Water Inner Monk. So the build you showed before is of course the God DH, and then here you have the Water Inner Monk. Now this build here will be the S+ in terms of farming these, guys. This will be the best build hands down in the game for farming these. With the dash you can do GR 90s in under a minute average. Once you get a really good build going, you know how to play it, you get really efficient, you can do these GR 90s in 40-50 seconds average. So this will be by far the best build for it, bar none, when it comes to Season 26 farming the Petrified Screams. And if I'm predicting right, in the current meta of the Season 26 will be farming the Echo Nightmares as fast as you can, you of course want to get as many Petrified Screams as well, which means you want to play the most efficient build for these. And as you can see, we got another key here, and we can of course just use that key to open up an Echo Nightmare. So that's how you get the Petrified Screams, guys. These will drop from Rift Gardens within Great Rifts. So the most efficient way to farm this is of course running Great Rifts, and I'll say 1 GR 90s, because you also want to get of course a ton of loot that drops as well. So it's all about playing an efficient build, either the Water Inner Monk I'm showing you now, or of course the God DH. Those will be the top two builds of course for the farming this, guys. And if you want to make one of these two builds here, they will be linked up in the corner or in the comments down below, so you can go and check them out, guys. But that's enough of me rambling. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.